Hi, it's me again, Thompson from Theta Digitals, and today we are going to be learning something new. If you are joining us for the first time, please subscribe to this channel. We are Theta Digitals. We create software solutions for organizations and parastatals. So we are discussing about our latest EdTech software, which is Marksheet, and we've released a few videos ranging from what Marksheet does, how to onboard your school, how to set up your school, changing your appearances, creating your staff accounts, creating student accounts, creating bulk student accounts. You will see the link to all this in the description box below. So I promised us something last video that we are going to learn how we can assign teachers to roles. How we can assign teachers to roles. So to do that, make sure you're logged in as an admin. I'm logged in as a school admin, Olusegun Justice. So go to your sidebar and go to staff. Now you're going to see all your staff here. You can either click on the name of your staff or you click on manage. So you click on manage and it is going to pop up the staff here. So first thing you should do is make sure that all your staff, you have that signature in the school. It is really, really important in case we get to the report card. So it is automated. Now this is assignments. Now there are a few things you can add as an assignment to a teacher. Number one is you can add them as a subject teacher. Which means they are teaching a particular subject. Yeah, you can add them as a class teacher, which means they'll be the class teacher of any class. So they can manage things like examination, they can manage things like attendance, and other things there. So they can be the HOD of the school, they can be the exam officer. Now the exam officer are people that review exams before publishing it. All right. Now, in this platform, we can generate exam using our inbuilt artificial intelligence model. It gives you an 99% perfect examination, but still, we still need human to go through this. So once you create an exam, you can submit it to the exam officer. You can't publish it without submitting to the exam officer. So the exam officer, we have to go through the examination that you've set, and check if there are things you need to change. They can reject it with reason or they can approve. So it is until they approve that you'd be able to do it to publish the examination. So you can give someone the role of an exam officer. We have school admin, of which that is what I am here. We have fee status manager. That is the person that work with the fee, people that have paid their tuition fee. So they'll be the one to, let me show you something here. If you go to fee status, it's going to fetch all the students. So they'll be the one to choose. Maybe someone has cleared their school fees, they'll be the one to track, or someone has paid just partial. So it is their job to track the school fees. All right. So let's go back to our staff. Let's go back to Biola Diokba. So that is the job of the fee status man. And we have the receptionist. Now, for the receptionist, we have an add-on called the add-on is just like a clocking in add-on. It's an attendance add-on. So it is their job to clock in students. So the add-on is going to help you to generate ID cards. Then using the mobile phone of the receptionist, once they scan this ID card, it is going to clock them in, and it automates SMS, WhatsApp messages, and email based on your school configuration to the guardian, immediately telling them that your student, this so person, logged in into our school at exactly 7:44 a.m. And if they clock out, it sends out automated message also that your student left the school as at this particular time. So that is the job of the receptionist for this portal. So for this person, we are going to make them a subject teacher of JSS1. Subject, let's start with agriculture. Session, just this session, we are going to add. So automatically, they become the subject teacher of this. So if this teacher is actually the person taking JSS1, JSS2, JSS3 agric, so what you need to do is just put JSS2 as well, JSS2 as well, then agric, then this session. Now the beautiful thing about this settings is that you won't be able to make mistakes. You can't assign a teacher to two subjects, and you can't assign two teachers to one subject. Why am I saying that? Now we've added JSS2 agriculture. If I go back to JSS2, you see that agriculture will not be part of the subjects that are available to be assigned. So I'm going to assign JSS3 also agriculture, because this same teacher is taking these three classes. Now, if the teacher is not taking two subjects, so you still give the subject teacher. Then JSS1, they're also taking Agric, and what can they take with Agric? Let's say intermediate science. This session, you can decide to leave the session in any, because if you put it in any, you don't need to reset to reassign in another session like 2027/2028. But you can just fix it whatever way you want. So JSS1 intermediate science, JSS2 intermediate, that is intermediate science for this session, and JSS3 intermediate science for this session. Now, regardless, even as the fact that this person is a subject teacher of 2 subjects, they can also be the class teacher of, let me say, JSS1. So they are both the subject teacher and the class teacher. Now, if you go back to staff, you can see that this person is both a subject teacher and a class teacher. So that is how to assign roles to your staff. So I'm going to assign role to the rest of this staff, and in the next video we'll discuss about curriculum, syllabus, and curriculum. So if you have any question regarding this, please put it in the comment section. I'll do as much as possible to answer every of your questions. So see you in the next video.